Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. We are starting off with a pretty disgraceful before, and I so wish this was staged, but this is the actual true state of my studio room prior to filming this video. I'm coming off of 5 weekends of shows, so there is just colorful makeup, stage stuff, tights, literally everywhere. It seriously feels like, I just came in here and tore it apart, which I kind of did over the past 5 weeks. So we are finally cleaning it up, and I feel like they always say that your room is a true depiction of your mental state, and that is absolutely true. And so once I got done cleaning this, I felt so much better mentally, physically, spiritually, and it was just the best thing ever. So here I am putting away all of that colorful makeup that I'm not going to be using on a regular basis. I actually took this box lid and used that kind of like a tray for all of my makeup over the past few weeks, and it was nice to put it back in one place and then pull it out. Super easy and accessible, so if you are in a situation where you need random makeup, this is a good little hack. And I had a bunch of different makeup bags kind of on the go, so those all needed to be emptied. I had to put my hair tools away, unpack all of my travel bags and dance bags and all that kind of stuff. It's just like essentially putting away all the things that needed to be put away and cleaning off the surfaces and making a difference. So moving on to my vanity, I had a bunch of dirty brushes, so I kind of just separated those into a mason jar. And no, I didn't get to cleaning them. I will do that at a later date. And this is a pretty easy task. I just need to put all of the makeup back where it belongs. So that's either in the storage that you see here, which again, not deep cleaning today. These drawers are a mess, but they have somewhat of a spot. So I either put it back there or in my closet with the rest of my makeup collection. Those are usually reserved for makeup that I'm not using as often versus my everyday makeup, which you see here in these drawers. And yeah, that's basically what I did to clean off my vanity. This is like the biggest, breath of fresh air when this is clean. Again, another makeup bag. This was my travel makeup bag. This is mostly my everyday makeup stuff though. There is a few stage stuff or stage products that I like to use in here. And then I have a bunch of minis that I actually have collected over the last little while. And so I separated those out and I actually put them back into this makeup case. This one is from SL Miss Glam. I absolutely love her makeup cases. She is a dear friend and her stuff is really good. And this was my first time traveling with this makeup case and I really liked it because it's quite spacious and it's clear. So was able to see everything, which is always really nice. But yeah, like I said, I have these minis and so I actually put them back into this case because you never know, when a trip is going to come up, and it's kind of nice to be somewhat packed already. Also too, I need to learn to, pack lighter. So having minis is definitely helpful. Once all of the products were put away in their spot, I took some cleaner and just wiped everything down. Again, this is so nice. It was there was foundation everywhere, let's be real, and lash glue and all that kind of fun stuff stuck everywhere. So it was nice to give it a proper wipe and to clean it off. Now moving on to this pile. I first collected all of the PR that I wanted to show and got rid of the boxes and just kind of put that in a basket just so it takes up less space, but I still have to show that on a vlog or on Instagram and stuff, so at least that's separated. And then the lighting for this clip was actually really bad, but I had a bunch of costume stuff to sort through. This clip would have been longer, but I'll spare you the details of that. But yeah, I just sat there for probably 15 minutes sorting costumes and putting them away. Once I was done, I emptied the garbage and wiped down all of the surfaces that I didn't get to. I had truly been putting off cleaning this room for about 5 weeks while I was doing shows, and so it feels so nice to have the surfaces and everything clean. And I finished off with a vacuum. Again, it just really desperately needed it, and when I'm able to see the floor properly in this room, it makes me so happy. It's little things, but yeah, this was a long time coming and I feel like it took me a lot less time than I thought it would. I was really dreading it and procrastinating it, but I'm glad it's done now. And then I actually finished off properly with a mirror wipe. So I just Windexed my mirror, my big full-length mirror, as well as my vanity mirror and also my computer screen in here because, might as well do it all at the same time. Now that the studio is clean, I moved on to doing laundry. This was a load that had been in the dryer for a few days, so you saw me refresh it to make it all, de-wrinkled again, and I'm actually properly folding the clothes this time. And yeah, that was basically it. It was a colored load, super exciting. Just had to get it done. It was one of those things so I could, start more laundry. I feel like laundry is one of those things that just completely piles up. You finish your load for the week and then you basically just have to start again. And this is a cycle, and we're only 2 people. There's only 2 people, so I can't even imagine people that have kids or babies or anything. I hear that you do so much laundry, and I just like, I can't even fathom that because we have too much as it is. Moving now onto the bathroom, my clean today was kind of about hitting all points of the house, but not deep cleaning anything. So I'm really just trying to like clean the most necessary points. So that is countertops and the sink for the bathroom, as well as wiping down the mirror and just kind of like putting away clutter if there's anything that's out of place. But like I said, not going into a deep clean because I simply just didn't have time today. I had only a couple hours to get all of this done. So I, just did the main points. So countertops, sink, mirror, and then also the toilet. I didn't even touch the bathtub or anything like that, although it does need that, so, next weekend. And yeah, that's pretty much the bathroom. Pretty easy. I can probably do this in like 10 minutes or less. It's pretty quick, but it makes a huge difference. Something I'd been putting off was wiping down the cat's feeders. These are automatic feeders from Amazon. I will link them down below because they're so great, but I took out the little feeder tray and put those into the sink to wash them. And of course, wiping down the coffee table and reorganizing all of the clutter and things that were on top of this to make it look nice and pretty and clean and fresh. Another thing that I'm not super used to doing because I've only had this laptop for a couple months now, but wiping this down and just kind of giving this a nice little clean is always good. Also doing your phones is a good idea with a disinfectant wipe. You should be doing that probably weekly, I say to myself, but it's one of those things I kind of forget. So while I was in the mode of cleaning, I got that done. Also too, this is our sound bar, and the way I like to clean this of cat hair is actually taking a sticky lint roller and just cleaning it like that. It works like a charm because the vacuum does absolutely nothing for this. So that is how I clean our soundbar, and I love it. Moving on to the sink and the kitchen area. So like I said, I removed the cat dishes that have all their food and cleaned those, as well as their water dishes. I picked up matching water dishes a couple weeks back. You guys saw it in a vlog, and it's made a world of a difference. I find the water so much colder. I feel like they're drinking more water, and also they just look so much better. So very happy with my purchase and finally doing that. Now to actually clean the stainless steel of our sink, I have been using Barkeeper's Friend. It's a spray product. They also have like a cream one, and I've repurchased it a few times. It is so great. I find this cleaner to be amazing for the sinks and everything. So I like to soak the sink, and then I will take a scrubber brush. These are just from the dollar store. They work so well to really get into the crevices of the sink. And like I said, I feel like this product just like leaves everything really sparkly and shiny, and you can use it in your bathroom and in your kitchen. And I'm just a really big fan. So if you're looking for a new cleaning product, definitely check that one out. I've been a really big fan of using it because before that I was just using Comet for our sinks. I found that nothing was cleaning stainless steel, but this stuff really works. So very happy with it. Gave that all a wipe down, as well as the surrounding areas with just a basic cleaner. And another thing I'd been putting off is cleaning out the microwave. So I read online that you put 2 tablespoons of baking soda in a microwave safe dish with some water and put that in for 5 minutes, and it'll like loosen everything up. So I did exactly that, and while I was waiting for that to kind of marinate, I wiped down the outside of the microwave as well as the stovetop, and I just used the Barkeeper's Friend for this as well. Again, like you can use it on everything, and it's pretty fantastic, and it cleans really nicely. Also, the only thing getting me through this cleaning day was the podcast that I'm listening to. So I typically start with like the morning toast. If there's pretty basic, I'll listen to that, or Wild Till 9. I don't know, I love the YouTubers podcast. Like obviously they're people I watch on YouTube, so it's nice to also have them when I'm cleaning, and it just makes everything go by so much faster. Please let me know in a comment down below what you like to listen to when you're cleaning. Sometimes I'll do music, but most of the time I'll do podcasts, and I find that it just goes by so much faster. So yeah, I'm very curious if you have any go-to recommendations for when you're cleaning or like needing to be in a very productive mode where you're able to listen to something. So the hack for the microwave worked really well. It made the stuff come off really easily, and I just kind of took a wipe as well as the scrubber brush again to get into the corners. I tried a toothbrush, but it couldn't really get in there, but yeah, just kind of wiped everything down and made a huge difference. And then I took like the plate and the little spinny thing, and I usually just throw those into the dishwasher to wash for the next round. These wipes that I got at Target have been so amazing. Like I said earlier, the stainless steel is really hard to get clean for some reason, and I really like these wipes. They work really, really well. So I'll typically take one wipe and do the fridge, the microwave, the oven, as well as the dishwasher, and sometimes little handles on our cupboards and drawers and stuff because those are metal as well. And this is a little trick I saw on TikTok. It is to take cotton rounds and put essential oil on them and put them at the bottom of your garbage can underneath the bag. And hopefully this makes it smell a bit nicer. I feel like our garbage has not been smelling too great lately, so I want to see if this actually works. And obviously it's two easy things that I had at home, so we'll keep you updated maybe on that. Probably not, but hopefully it works, but it's probably worth a try if you want to. And moving on, Cody was handling all of the recycling, the big pile of boxes in the back, as well as like the garbage, taking that out, and I finished up by vacuuming the general area. And I am so curious. I've been kind of looking into getting a cordless vacuum. I love this Shark rocket vac that we have. It's like the pet one, and we've had it since we moved into this apartment, so it's been like probably 6 years. But I'm kind of curious if you have a cordless vac, if you vacuum more often, because I feel like if I did have a cordless vac and it was like really easy, I feel like I would vacuum all the time. Also too, side note, our neighbor upstairs vacuums every single night at 9:30, like on the dot, like consistently every night, like a routine vacuum. And it's so interesting. So then it got me thinking, I'm like, do I need to vacuum every night? Definitely not at 9:30 p.m., but I'm very curious if I would use it more if I had a cordless vac. So let me know your thoughts down below. Once the vacuuming was done and my final lint roll, I either like to light a candle or use a air freshener. So we went air freshener today, and that is my clean with me. Everything was tidy, it smelled really good, and my God, did I feel good after this.